or, you know, do you just feel like you don't belong? Just say yes all the time, all the time. Yes, Luella. Sophie, yes, Jazzy? Yeah. Do you always feel the world's been a little bit loud? And you've always been that little bit too soft? Does that make sense? Have a think about that. Yes, says Sophie. Yes, Jazzy, yes, lots of yeses. Georgina. Maybe you're the watcher. Yes, Luella. The daydreamer. You the one that felt too much, who feels too much. Do you feel too much? Yes, definitely. Sam says out of place. Yes, Georgina. Yeah. Feel too much. Feel like I'm on the outside looking. Yeah, I relate. Bit of dissociation. Absolutely. Yeah, on too many levels. Yeah. Can be really hard, can't it? Really hard. Maybe you use your magic, or did use your magic, to survive. The one who hid your magic to survive. Maybe you hid your magic to survive. Maybe you're out there, but whatever. Maybe you use that magic to actually survive and get yourself through the struggles of not feeling like you belong, of the struggles of other people and feeling too deeply, feeling like you're the odd one out, or that you're living in a cruel world and you need that magic, that connection to feel grounded, to feel safe. Yes, Jazzy, I get it. You feel you're different than others. Who was that? Sophie? Yeah, on many levels, Llewellyn. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I might have something for you. Okay, so I created a pre-Faery foundation course, okay? So it's a very gentle path home. It's all about going home, okay? For those who you never taught, you know, if you were never taught, okay, how to stay soft in a hard world. So, you know, the fairy, the escape, the connection. Too soft in a hard world. This isn't about fairy wings and sparkles, by the way. It's about healing through connection. Hi, Laura. To the land, to the spirits, the unseen, and to, most important, to yourself. Okay. Yeah, I do, Law. Link in bio or DM me. Yeah, I always give a lot to others and never get the same energy back. Yeah, so you're very soft in a hard world, basically. So do you feel that your magic, you use magic, or you want magic, maybe you want magic to heal you through connection? Well, I made this pre-foundation fairy course because I too was lost as a child. And I found the fae not in storybooks, okay, but in moments of deep pain and sorrow. That's how I found the fae and how I became who I am today, okay? A professional witch and psychic medium, and this is what my work, this is what I do. But they found me, okay, when no one else did. Does anybody relate to this? Luann says, same here, hoping my little help will help them before myself. Who relates to me? So now I teach this not as a fantasy, but as a medicine. The fairy path, fairy craft. Totally, I love that. I can't see your name there, but I just seen you. Andrew Ella, I love that. I do, Lorella. You do? That's really lovely. Really lovely. So you're related. I get you. I hear you and I see you. Okay, so this course, okay, includes, okay, a selection of pre-recorded videos, okay, beautiful PDFs, and guidance on fae, safe offerings, boundaries, kinship, which is the most important core of fairycraft, and the spirits of the land. So it's a sacred practice is the fairy, okay, the craft, and it's all about helping you to heal, ground, and reconnect. So in this course, okay, I relate in some ways to the divine family I was lost. Yeah, so that's the same thing, I get you, Georgina. I hear you. So in this course that I've developed, you will recognise signs from the Fae. You'll be able to build trust again, which is really hard right now, with spirit and with yourself. You'll be able to walk between worlds, in betwixt, without fear. Okay, so how's that sound? Does that sound like something that you like? Does that sound like you? Like Kitty here on the branch, trying to find themselves, finding who they are, their identity, trying to connect to something so they can feel grounded, because nothing else seems to work. So, have you ever felt too sensitive, too magical, too broken, or too strange? Has that ever felt like you? Have you ever felt too broken? Yes, I'm really excited to Sam. Have you ever felt too broken? Literally, yes, Kiz. Too strange? Have you felt strange in this world? Maybe too sensitive. Maybe you were told you're too sensitive all the time. Maybe you were told you were shy. When you weren't shy, you were suffering. You were broken. You felt strange. Yes, always. Maybe you feel too magical for this world. You don't belong. If that's you, let me know now. Yes, I do a lot, says Julie. You're amongst people who feel the same, because I relate to you and I see you and I hear you. Well, this course is for you. It's my pre-foundation fairy course. Okay? You get lots and lots of pre-recorded fairy videos, PDF, beautiful PDFs, guidance, fairy boundaries, kinship, initiation, land spirits. You get everything. All the help you need to ground, heal and connect to the fairy path. It's beautiful. It's professional. Okay. And as someone who's taught many years, I used to teach the Americans years ago. I got very, very poorly, so I had a few years out, and I've only just come back into my teaching. I can't wait. We've already had people signing up. I've only got limited to spaces. It's only £69. It's worth £200, I can guarantee you, but it's only £69 as a starter price. That's why I'm only taking 7 people, the magic number of the fairy, as most of you know. Okay, and 2 have already gone, okay, over the weekend before I even launched the course. I've only just launched it. So if you're called, the link is in my bio. You'll see all the everything there. Or just comment if you want to know more, ask questions now, and DM me and I'll send you the info, whichever works for you. Okay, so me too. Love it, says Sam. Hi, Queen Lady. More? You want more? If you're still here, there's probably a reason, okay? The Fae don't just tap anyone. Okay, so if you're still here, we've got 15 people here. The Fae do not just tap into anyone. I can assure you. It's a calling. It's not by accident. Now, this path isn't for the loud, okay? This path is for the ones who feel the whispers. Is that you? And you're not too much. You're just remembering, okay? Yeah? So how does that make you feel? So are you ready? Do you need to be open and say, I'm ready? Are you ready for this? Definitely it's for the right one, Sam. Yeah, it always would be. I've chosen the number 7 because that's what Spirit's told me. It's the fairy number. I am ready, says Queen. I love that. So Queen, the link is in my bio. There's only 4 spaces left. Literally before I even launched this today, 2 already gone. Okay? So there's 4 spaces. I'm only taking 7 because obviously I'm going to be teaching. Now, any questions about this course, you can DM me or you can ask me questions now. Any questions, pop them down now. And the spirits are very wise. I don't know if anybody's done courses with me years ago. I know I've got old clients here. I'm ready and open 100%, so looking forward to this. So your videos, okay, your pre-recorded videos, you will receive them pre-recorded. They will be lengthy and they will be beautiful and professional. They will be easy to follow with things to do, and I will take you through the fairy kinship, the connection, the safe boundaries, and all about the hidden folk and how we can connect and have blessings and healing with them. Okay, and how to work them. Now, with this, okay, you will get a selection of videos. Okay, all the descriptions in the link in bio. I think there's about 7 videos, okay? And yeah, there's 7 videos. And you get beautiful PDFs to go with them to put in your grimoire, your book and shadows, beautifully printed for you to keep. Okay? Kat says, you're going to ask that. You're just amazing. Oh, bless you. Okay, so it is only £69. It is a starter price. It will not be like again next year. Okay, it will not be that next year, I promise you. It's just reopening price. So if you get it at this price, okay, you'll be able to come next year and the year after and join and watch again and again and again. Okay, you can keep the course forever. It doesn't get deleted, so you can go back and just listen to it when you're in the bath, listen to it when you're doing the dishes, listen to it when you're in bed. Okay, and just take notes and just follow the fairy path, the fairy king. Oh, there'll be another, not till next year, KS. And then it won't be £69, I can assure you. It'll be double that. This is just a starter price. It's very low for what you get. It's worth 200. Next year, it will not be launched again till next year. On llamas. Okay? So do we have any questions? Because it's a big course, I only do it once a year. And because I'm only just relaunched from after doing it from years ago, like as I used to teach as a witch, the fairy path intensely, and I study the path, I've only just like come back, so it's on offer. Can I get a reading? You can go to my link in my bio, King D. If you go into my link in bio, you can book there, or you can join me on my lives. Just check out my live events top of my page. Okay. So we got any questions about the fairy? Go ahead. The fairy path, the elementals. Make sure your coffee's strong to deal with me. I've already thought that, Sam. You're going to be... Oh my God. Yes, it's worth a lot more. Intense videos, intense program, but you'll be able to work at your own pace. So if you've got work, you've got to see to the kids, the videos are still there. You'll get 1 a week. Okay, you'll get 1 a week. You'll also have the opportunity to work with me on a one-to-one basis. Okay, so if you've got questions and you need extra help, you will have the opportunity during the course to work with me. Okay, the Fae Court. Now, you will learn about the Fae Court, the Seelie and the Unseelie, and all about the history and how that come about and why in the course. It's one of my favourite things to talk about. Sam. Come on, guys, says Julie. Is it Kat? Yeah. Experience you never want to miss. Come to the Fae world. Absolutely. It's real witchcraft. We're not talking sparkles and Tinkerbell. We're talking elemental. Okay, we're talking the fairy. We're talking nature spirits. We're talking the real entities in witchcraft, the deities, the fairy path. We're not talking Victorian pretty little shiny shoes and sparkles, because they're, you know, there's a lot to the fairy. You know, this is a pre-foundation which keeps you safe, helps you connect, and everybody needs the core. I actually do have a fairy star on my head. When I got initiated into fairy as a witch, it's kind of like an initiation tattoo on my head. Don't know if you can see it. It's covered in foundation, guys. If you can see it, it's actually a tattoo I had when I connected in my witchcraft as a witch onto initiating into the fairycraft. And I teach. Okay. So what's this? Do we learn which one we connect with like a guide? Well, spirit guides and fairy guides, okay, they're 2 different things. A fairy guide is called a fetch. I do not really like the word fetch. What about you, Sam? But they are called fetches. You can, yeah, we can talk about that. Because everybody, if you're a fairy witch, you would have a fetch, okay? If you're not, you may have a different, or you may not. there's so much to it, and there's a lot more to it. There's not just one either. There's many, and I can talk about that later during the course or during a one-to-one. That's when we're going a lot deeper, okay? I think most people need to feel safe boundaries, how to work them, offerings, kinship is probably the most important thing here. Do they find us or we them? What do you think? What do you think, Kat? How do we find out? Charles, link in my bio, it's the top. If you just go to the top of my page, is the link, and you tap on there and it will tell you the Faery, pre-foundation Faery course. Okay, it's just £69. Massive description there. If you still want to know more, you just DM me, okay, or ask questions here. We've only got four slots left, and its doors will close once they're full. It does start in a few weeks, but we've only got 4 slots left. What's these questions? Real deal, look at reviews, they speak for themselves. She's amazing in every way. I love that. Okay, just trying to go look at your questions, guys. Can you offer them jam? We'll talk about the offerings, because obviously there's different offerings for different elementals. Okay, so some you can, some you can't, and we will go through that in the video. There is a section about offerings, okay, and the different offerings, the different things. I've just booked on. Oh wow, have you signed up, Shan? Have you signed up? I haven't got my other device with me. Sherlock, can you pass my other device, please? Have you signed up? And can you get it? Yes, but she is authentic and a real witch. I'd love to, but can't right now. That's okay. If you're not being called, then you're not being called. This is for those who are being called now. You will know if you're being called. One, you'll be here. Okay, I don't believe in coincidences. You'll be here. And secondly, you'll feel it in your blood. You'll feel that fae blood. Okay, I just know you will. And I've taught a lot of people, and I tell you now, they get so excited, it's unbelievable. Sometimes I'm still standing. Oh, I love that. Okay, so, but there will be more fae courses, but as this is the first one, it's only once a year. So if you really want, if you're feeling called, you will have to wait another 12 months. I only launch my courses once a year. I always did, okay? And it's a starter price. It'll be double next year. It's only because I've come back after illness for so long. And I'm on a different platform. Okay, Shan, did you say you signed up? It's just that I need to let everybody know if the numbers that are left. Yes, we have Shan. Brilliant. So we've only got 3 slots left. So welcome to the Faery Burrow, Faery Witch. Okay, you're going to absolutely love this. I know you've made the right choice, as you won't be here, and you can feel it in your fairy blood. So this is going to be a big adventure for you. I know you're going to love it. I love teaching. Okay, I've always loved teaching. It's what I do. It's my career. And you're going to love it. So we've only got 3 spaces left. And like I said, this is literally half the price. Next year it'll be full price, and you'll have to wait till next year. Okay, so if you're feeling it in your blood, any questions, Shan? You've signed up, so we've only got 3 slots left. Excited to try and find my path. I'm pretty sure I do not believe the fae do not bring you here for a joke. They're very serious little beings. Okay, because that's not like Disney. It's completely different. They're very serious. They mean what they say. If the elementals say what they say, they don't mess about. People think that, yes, they can be tricksters, and they're quite funny, okay? The way they think very different with us. But when they say something or do something or give a feeling for something, it's very sacred. It's very sacred. And we'll go into that, how they think and how they behave on the course. Because there's a lot of things that, as humans, we don't understand, and they don't understand us. They think we're quite boring, to be honest. Okay, and they can be tricky. That's why I've done the pre-foundation course. So, how many weeks? 7. It's always 7, Charles, because 7 is the fairy number. Just like the star in my head, 7-pointed star. This is the fairy star. We don't use the pentagram. We use the fairy star in fairy witchcraft. 7 points. I always do everything with 7s. Okay, so you have 7 courses, 7 videos, pre-recorded, beautiful videos, very in-depth, 7 beautiful PDFs for you to print off, put in your grimoires, your book of shadows, okay, as Faery witches call them grimoires, that's what we call them, or you can just keep them in a file. You also have the chance on that course to work with me one-to-one, if you want to, it's a choice, and you'll get details of that. Gonna fast, get booked in, guys. She's amazing on a journey, don't want to miss. Yeah. I used to work with the Americans before. I don't know if anybody... Sam, you used to know me when I used to work before teaching and everything. I don't know if you did any courses with me then. I can't remember. I know you... I just can't remember. There's so many people. It's hard to bloody... I felt drawn to books, so I think that's a sign. Yeah, you felt drawn. So if you felt drawn, Sam, that's your intuition. That's the fairy calling. I'm a big believer in that. Absolutely. If you feel drawn, then you are. And it's a bit like the universe doesn't force you. Fairy doesn't force you. It will give you the opportunity. It will put something in your way. If you miss that, then you miss that opportunity. Will it come back again? Well, this opportunity won't come back to next year. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's for growth. It's for healing. It's for grounding. It's for lifetime connection. This is a lifetime connection with the Fae. Once you get your pre-foundation out, you're really on your way. Everything else is all like the cherries on the cake. Okay? The layering. Once you do your pre-foundation, you really are your kinship. You're in kinship with the fairy, and I will teach you how to come in kinship. I will talk about initiation as well. Okay. Yes, no, I had a lot of reading of you. Oh, you had a load of readings of me. Okay. So I used to teach the fae a lot then. I think the fairy yesterday was tricking us with those trees. Oh my god, I was giggling when I was watching your video, Kat. It was so adorable. I loved how you got your husband included in it. It was beautiful. I could feel your inner childs. It's like your inner child were playing. It's like 5 years old together again. And I think that's beautiful, you know, that relationship connection, your inner child. And, you know, Fairy Path's very good for inner child. It's very good for those who've been through trauma. Me, myself, I went through a horrendous childhood. Domestic violence in my marriage,